All right, guys, what is up? My name is Francis, also known as Francis.
I'm Dom, not Mysterio.
A dash.
And this is the Push 3MB edition coming to you live from the frosty tips of November. I am back. Cap is out. We always wish our brother the best when he's not here. But, like our new method of making all of our TikTok videos, let's just get right on into it. Gentlemen, specifically Sir Dominique, how are we kicking tonight off? What first bit of wrestling news are we going to examine, as it were?
Well, we do have a new update in terms of new gold, if you will. John Cena is finally, after 20 plus years,
Forever.
is finally a Grand Slam champion.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. When he first announced the retirement tour a year ago, I thought like he was going to be strictly in the mid-card going after the IC belt. Better late than never, I guess.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't expecting him to go directly for it. Like, I kind of had a feeling it was going to go the way it went, where he gets number 17, and then if he has time, go for the Grand Slam.
Mm-hmm. Scott, I see the look of abject rejection and stoic hatred on your face. I take it you have something you'd like to share with the rest of the class?
Yeah, I said this on our chat, and I'm gonna say it in here. I mean, congratulations to John Cena on becoming a Grand Slam champion. If anybody doesn't know, being a Grand Slam champion is winning one of each major title in the company.
Yeah, so world championship.
I consider this
both world titles.
Sorry.
Both world titles, the mid card titles, and the tag titles. I believe the tag titles count.
Tag titles count.
I don't think it's both world championships. I think it's one or the other.
Yeah.
I don't think.
It's
but
probably
they have
one.
both world champions.
He has both. Yes.
Because Miz didn't win both, so the Miz has two of them.
Yeah, the Miz never held the World Heavyweight Championship.
So, when this rumor started going around saying that he was going to win the Intercontinental title to become Grand Slam champion, it kind of made sense. It seems to be a lot of wrestlers. They seemed like the past few years they've given certain wrestlers championships just to get that title on them.
Mm-hmm.
This is, I consider, one of those situations. I definitely don't think it's when you see Grand Slam champions on the board. This doesn't really measure up that well because I feel like this title match there was nothing to it. There was, he just got it as instantly, just as soon as he was there. It's like, yep, you're gonna get this title match. Tom, come, you're fighting.
Giving it
would have been
the sake of having it.
It would have been better if there was a little bit of a story, or maybe you didn't tell him to do the heavyweight championship. You could have just had him be a very long tenured Intercontinental championship. So I really don't consider this one of the better Grand Slam accomplishments. It's a accomplishment nonetheless. And for people saying that Gunther is going to beat John Cena for that title, I hope not.
I don't think it will be.
I don't think he should be downgraded back down to the Intercontinental.
I was about to say, like, really, you're the biggest Gunther fan. Oh, right, it's for the IC belt.
Yeah, I don't want him to get the IC belt. He's done with that. He already prestiged it to Miz-like level feats.
Yeah,
even more maybe, and
he leveled up, as it were.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I don't really. I don't know. This just came up out of nowhere, and I mean, now we know at least whoever wins this John Cena tournament is most likely going to win that championship.
Yeah. You guys see this IC win like stretching out any like extra days for him, like maybe sticking around a little longer, or do you think nah?
I don't think so. I think his last match will be where he loses the Intercontinental Championship
Yeah.
to whoever wins that tournament.
Or whoever's versus Logan Paul. LA Knight, I mean.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, because I know a lot of people are saying, and I kind of agree. I think it should be Sheamus.
I've been hearing people say Sheamus too.
Because if Sheamus wins, he also becomes a Grand Slam champion.
A Grand Slam for a Grand
Because
Slam.
that is the Intercontinental is the one title Sheamus has yet to hold.
Which is weird to think about.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we admit that's weird to think about, right?
No, it
like,
is.
Cena, I can kind of get,
Well,
but Sheamus?
I don't think Sheamus was ever on the right brand for it when he was getting a lot of title stuff. So, you know, and whoever,
I guess.
you know, it's weird, but it is weird. Like, that is a dude who would be a great Intercontinental champion, but I think it's like a little too late for him, kind of thing. But I mean, Sheamus is great. He still puts on good matches.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still somewhat young, and he can hold on and make that a great title again.
Yeah,
He can still go.
Dom did good presenting it, but as for defending it and honoring it, didn't really do as well.
But I think he was a great champion. It's just like, you know, he did heel things because that's what he was supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the way you get over as a heel is by doing heel shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love this tournament because I've said this before.
So we all
my
know
favorite kind of
mystery opponent is going to be Joe Hendry, yeah?
I love
Chris
Jericho.
We'll get to that later. That is a great name to throw out, but we will get to that later.
I mean,
yeah.
I'm really surprised that they're doing it this early. The mystery opponent. I thought they would have saved that for the second round of not the second round, but the second four groups, because they only did 4 of each on each side of the bracket.
That's all there's going to be.
It's a quick tournament,
there's
relatively
16.
Speaking.
No, there's like 16 of them.
No, it's 8.
It's really 8. The bracket looked a lot bigger.
I'm pretty sure it's just 8 because then it's the.
Because I remember them saying something about an NXT bracket, and then just another one of randoms. I think I don't know.
I didn't know if NXT was going to have their own bracket, but I did hear NXT guys are going to show up.
Maybe they are going to add more to it then. But no, the fact that they were like, "Oh, I'm going to keep this one a secret." I'm like, "That's got to be Joe Hendry." Because of the whole joke.
Imagine
the whole joke of say his name and he appears. So you don't want to say his name and fucking just have him show up there.
Yeah, he's like goddamn Beetlejuice.
He really is.
If they do that, then I definitely know the Joe Hendry gimmick is not going anywhere. Usually they would change something.
No,
it seems like if he does go to WWE, they're going to fully adapt.
Yeah.
Yeah. They did with Jordynne Grace.
Yeah, he does it in NXT, so.
Yeah. Jordynne Grace did exactly the same.
Extending to other wrestlers.
Yeah.
They fucking what's her name?
Dude.
I can't think of her name now.
I know he got HBK in on it.
No, but he did a bit on NXT. It was.
No, I know what you're talking about. I can't think of the guy either, but like an example of.
It was recent.
The Rock's daughter?
Like last week. No. It was like last week. She I think she's feuding with Chelsea Green.
Was it Jordynne Grace?
It wasn't Jordynne Grace.
I think this was back when she was still in TNA.
Dude, this was a fucking week ago.
Oh.
Listen to the things I say. Jesus Christ.
No.
Thea Hale. She popped out of a big cake because they said her name. Like Joe Hendry was out there, but.
Yeah, now I know what you're talking about. So are we gonna put like money on this, boys, on whether or not it's either gonna be Joe Hendry or Chris Jericho?
I mean, if there's gonna be more people involved, like if they're gonna announce 8 more people, then I think both of them will probably show up at some point.
Yeah.
Because Jericho I know, and Edge is also another possibility that people have been saying. Because I still don't.
Is his contract up?
I don't know. I think it is, or it's about to be, and I haven't heard anything about him re-signing.
Yeah.
I think the city was done after this.
What?
After this contract. I think I heard something about him being done after this contract.
Yeah, but what's one more match?
Yeah. For the Cena retirement tour? Nah, man. Come on.
That would be awesome.
This way he could retire a WWE superstar and not an AEW schmuck.
Yeah, right. AEW, we disapprove.
Yeah.
Oh, I do. I don't know about them.
We'll get to that later.
Yeah.
But
no, that's it. That's all I got. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, continuing on from the Scott, is there anything you would like to ask before we continue?
No.
All right. Well, as we said, in order to finally achieve his Grand Slam, Cena went over the then current Intercontinental Champion, Dominic Mysterio, who put on a great showing. But now, like Scott said in our group chat earlier, what do we think is next for the Prince of Mystery?
I think he's probably still gonna continue with the AAA championship. He's still got that going for him.
Yeah, he puts on great matches down there.
He does. He really does. And I think we're getting very close to a Rey Mysterio retirement match.
Rey came back recently, didn't he?
He did, and he cut a promo
with Dom.
And based on, I think Rey is at the point he knows that he can't go like he used to anymore, or how he wants to.
Yeah.
Because every time he comes back, he has one or two matches, he gets injured, and then he's on the shelf for several months at a time. So,
which might have been fine when he was younger, but he's getting up there too.
No, it's not even that. He wouldn't get injured back then,
Yeah.
But I think now, we're starting to build towards another Dom Rey feud, where it's gonna be like champion versus career kind of thing. Like Dom puts up the AAA title, and Rey puts his career on the line, and then Dom's gonna wind up winning, retiring his father.
That's how you promote the AAA title for a WrestleMania.
Exactly.
I was gonna.
And on top of that, I know when Dom first came into the WWE, Rey even said, he goes, "This is what he's always wanted." He wanted one day for Dom to retire him anyway, because that's the way. He went with his uncle. Rey Mysterio.
The original Rey Mysterio. Yeah. I was going to ask what could be a silly question. What do you think the odds are that for Rey's retirement match, they put it on a AAA show to get everyone looking back at that instead of doing it at WrestleMania?
I think Rey's too big of a star.
Yeah.
To put his retirement match on a AAA card. I think that that has to be a Mania, a pay-per-view, like Royal Rumble Mania kind of card, something. Yeah. You can't for something that you can watch. I feel like WWE would want to make the money off it. They're not going to put it on something you can get for free on YouTube.
Yeah. At the very least, they can have a build-up tag team match on a AAA show, but that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, you do something we're gonna do a tag match between Dom and JD McDonough and fucking Rey.
Mr. Iguana!
Yeah. Fuck it, why not? Or you get a big heel from AAA.
Psycho Clown.
Yeah, so you get Dom and Psycho Clown versus Rey and Mr. Iguana. At least this
the Lizard Man.
That's the thing. It's getting they have Rey on AAA a lot, but just there, and that already gets them a lot of views. So having him wrestle would be big. So, and I think especially having him wrestle leading up to a retirement match, I think that would be huge for AAA.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be something to see because even though their first match was great, Dom wasn't that experienced like he is now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
Dom's
that match
learned a lot since that match.
I can only imagine what that match is going to be like when it comes up. I also want to know what's next because you can't really have him go back to a tag titles. It looks like the Judgment Day is going to kick him out, and you don't want him. So there's no tag team option. The middle card he just lost, so he can't really go back after that and win that again.
Mm-hmm.
I
mean, you can.
I think we're finally going to see him as a major title.
I was going to say, like, after he retires Ray, have him move on to the world title scene.
I also heard that Chavo Guerrero signed with the company.
Really?
Ooh.
What did he
you
sign,
think
like
he can be like a mentor?
If that is true, what are the chances that we do get a Guerrero siding with Dom in the story? We just don't get Eddie. And it's Chavo.
I would love Chavo as Dom's dark mentor. First of all, it would be fucking hilarious.
It would.
Because because they have some of the best comedic timing in all of wrestling. But also, like, Chavo was a really good heel himself. And, like, we keep on bringing up they should play into him being Eddie's son thing. So, like you said, Scott, maybe this could be their way of doing it.
Dom did himself in that promo with Ray.
Yeah, I wish Eddie was my father.
No, not even. Fucking.
That's not what he said?
No. He was saying, like, Dom was like, oh, I'm the greatest luchador of all time because he has the AAA World Championship. And Ray goes, oh, you think you're better than... like, he started, like, listing off a bunch of luchadors, and he's like, Eddie Guerrero? Like, you think you're better than Eddie Guerrero? And he's like, take my father's name out of your mouth. I was like, oh.
I love that they still bring up that fucking thing. So yeah, and have can you imagine what Chavo could bring to that?
He straight up called Eddie his father at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I have to give him props. It's very realistic of him actually despising his dad and saying Eddie's his dad.
Bro, that's the joy.
He's keeping kayfabe alive.
Bro's been in the fucking industry since he was 11.
Right.
So he knows what to do. You know, he's not. And that's what I think. That's what I also like about Dom. He's really passionate about like sticking to kayfabe as much as he can. Because I remember I was watching an interview. I think Chris Van Vliet had Ray on, and Ray was even saying, he goes, yeah, when we're out in public, he won't talk to me. He doesn't interact with me. And this and that. He's like, but when we're at the house, you know, everything's normal. He's like, you know, he really tries to keep kayfabe going. And I was like, that's fucking awesome, though.
Yeah,
a lot of wrestlers don't give a fuck about kayfabe anymore.
Mm-hmm. Keeping kayfabe is what got MJF off the ground.
Yeah.
Really good. If and when after he retires his dad, and like we say, like Scott and I are saying, Chavo comes back to be his mentor, that would be a perfect chance for him to like be springboarded into the world title scene, because they could do like a whole he could be his Paulie Dangerously.
Yeah.
Because like if there's anyone who knows about the wrestling business as much as Paul Heyman is, it's Chavo Guerrero, considering he was born into it.
Yeah. No, it's a great possibility, honestly.
Yeah.
There's a lot that they can do there.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, going on. Speaking of championships, and also Paul Heyman, we know we're late to the party with this one, folks. Relatively speaking, but in the event that we didn't talk about this on the last episode because I wasn't here, Seth Rollins is out with a legitimate injury, not the kayfabe one of screwing over CM Punk.
I do believe
type of about this. Yeah, but with him gone, his faction, the Vision, kind of needs a new head honcho in charge, and from the looks of things, it looks like they're trying to replace Seth with the other biggest heel in the company they have, Cap's favorite wrestler in the world, the Maverick, Logan Paul. And his reign of terror is already off to a great start, seeing as how he seems to be immediately feuding with one Charles Montgomery Punk.
Don't you ever, Dom? Please, Dom, can you please?
Reference. It's a
That's
Simpsons
a request.
reference.
It's a, please. The disrespect on CM Punk's name, like my God, that was just terrible. We'll wait here for a sec so I can make fun of him. How dare you, sir? You should be ashamed of yourself.
Philistines, all of you.
So it sucks so badly because I want Cap to be here when we're talking about this. So badly, I wanted him to be here because this would have been his favorite topic.
Here's my thing, though. I don't think that they're trying to replace Seth with Logan Paul. I think this is more of like a temporary alliance kind of deal for like War Games.
Yeah,
but I don't think it's gonna be a
permanent
thing. Yeah. No, like Jesus fuck, just knocking shit over. Yeah, I don't see it. Like I said, I could see it be like I said, a temporary thing just until War Games is over, and then like they both like. If anyone should be the new leader of the Vision, it's Braun Breaker.
That would be a great way to boost him up. Well, I have a feeling like if things progressed the way they would have without any injuries, eventually it would have led to Braun turning on Seth.
It was going to happen regardless. I think it just happened sooner than it was supposed to because of the injury.
Yeah, they had to find a way to write him off so he could recover. We can go how it is. We've brought that up so many times on the show. Like, life sucks and it'll kill you.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Seth is very prone to injuries, apparently.
His knee is made of Scotch tape and a wish at this point.
It wasn't even his knee. It was his shoulder.
I'm used to it being the knee.
No, I know. He had shoulder surgery.
I kind of really hope that Logan Paul was a part of something. I really hope he was a part of it. I really hope it is.
I'm sure they were going to bring him back. I just don't know if this was how they were originally going to do it.
It probably does seem like a War Games thing. I know we didn't even put that on today's discussion, but we could talk about that because that isn't the elimination War Games.
Yeah, so. Punk already was like trying to push that. Like, I think he already actually called it out because they had William Regal on, and they were like, "Oh, they challenged them to War Games." So it's Punk.
Yeah.
I think Punk, Cena, and Jey Uso so far.
They haven't got their fourth man?
No, not Cena. What am I saying? Hold on.
Punk,
it's definitely
Jay.
Punk and Jay.
I know it's Punk and Jey Uso.
Cody.
Maybe.
It is Cody?
It's Cody Rhodes, yeah. Because somebody's complained about it. People have complained that it's Cody, and I kind of agree with their complaints about it.
I can see it. They needed the star power.
But they really didn't. I mean, they've already had a packed one, and they didn't even have a full group, even without Cody.
Yeah, it was. It's Punk, Cody, and Jey Uso.
I understand Jay because he was kind of in that mix with Division because he was close to that title picture when Braun had the temporary hold on it. And Cody has no business being here. This has nothing to do with him. You're part of a different brand. Not only are you part of a different brand, but you didn't even interact with Braun Breaker or Bronson Reed because they didn't even appear when you fought Seth Rollins for champion versus champion.
Yeah. No,
and
I think it's
you could have given that spot to I know it's War Games and you want to make it spectacular, but you don't need to have a 4v4 or 5v5 of like A+ superstars. You can sprinkle some B's and C's in there and make it entertaining because some of them are entertaining enough. They just are not main event enough.
Yeah, I think that that's kind of what they're going for. Because, like I said, there's only 3 people per team at the moment. Because it's Cody Punk and Jey Uso, and then on the other team you have the Vision plus Logan Paul.
Yeah.
So you know
And even
they
then-
had at least 1 or 2 more people to each team anyway. So
To be honest, it would have been better. I understand he had his match and now he's going to be out for like the next 3 months. But Roman Reigns would have been perfect because instead of Cody Rhodes, because at least he was involved with Jey Uso and trying to mentor him, and he's like,
yeah, I
and like he's helped, and Punk's helped him, so he could. And since Roman's on this good guy streak, he could be like, I'm gonna help. Used to be like, I'm not gonna help you out. I'm gonna help my cousin out.
Yeah,
But
I
secretly,
think,
he is helping.
yeah, I think a lot of it has to do with because Cody was on Raw for Cena and everything, and then I think it was he just happened to be backstage, and Punk was like, "Hey, you want to jump in on this kind of shit?" I think at least that's what they're going with, kayfabe boys.
Yeah.
In reality, I think they just need to give Cody a match at Survivor Series without making it a title match.
He's a draw, and that's the top match of the night.
He's the face of the company. You're gonna want him in the biggest match.
Yeah.
You got the two biggest names in the company right now.
The 2 biggest baby faces.
Yeah. So you, other than John Cena.
Yeah.
But John's not working Survivor Series, so.
No, he is not.
I think we only have how many dates left for Cena?
Could you?
We're getting
3.
there. Like he's
I think there's only
3,
like
he's
2 or 3.
out in December.
I think there's 2 pay-per-views and a show, regular show. I'm not sure. But who do you guys think will be the 4th members on each one? Because I don't think they can reach the 5 if they're pulling Cody Rhodes from a different brand.
He is gonna be at Survivor Series, by the way.
Oh, cool. Never mind.
Oh, so he could be the 4th member.
Yeah. That would actually be really cool.
He only has 2 dates left, so he has Survivor Series and then his final match at Saturday Night's Main Event, which is December 13th.
I don't see any chance because if John Cena is going to be the 4th member, pretty sure Brock's going to be the 4th member because he is a Heyman guy.
Former Heyman guy.
Paul Heyman's probably going to form the group because Braun I don't think is capable.
No,
even though
it's definitely going to be Paul Heyman forming the group because CM Punk challenged Paul Heyman.
Yeah,
and just won MVP.
It's being marketed as Team Punk versus Team Heyman.
Yep.
Yeah, so we'll probably see Brock. I would honestly would love if they are going to do 5. I would love a surprise member for Paul Heyman, and it be Baron Corbin, just because he has history tagging up with Braun Breaker.
He would have to re-sign with the company first.
Yeah.
To do that.
Yeah.
I
liked him. I want him to be back, man.
With Corbin.
They fumbled him so bad. Yeah. They fumbled him so bad. He was a top tier heel.
It's not even that. I think it's not that he was fumbled. It was you could only have him as a heel. You can't let him he's not the kind of guy you could get over because I can't imagine him ever being a good babyface.
I think he was a babyface with Braun Breaker in NXT, and it was working. They liked him.
Maybe I don't know.
By then,
unless Braun was a heel before he came up.
Braun was a face in NXT.
Yeah, but I think with Corbin, it's just everybody hated him so fucking much. No matter what he did, that dude nobody would like him.
Yeah, he had nuclear go home heat.
Yeah, and that was the issue.
But they also had him when he was broke Corbin. He was a face when he was poor Corbin.
No, he never really became a face. He was he started getting over as a face, and as soon as he started getting positive reaction from the crowd, they changed it and made him Happy Corbin. Because I got my money back. I hit big in Vegas, and it's
that was so weird. We can agree that was weird, right?
Because they didn't want him getting over. They didn't want him being a sympathetic babyface.
Yeah.
He wasn't supposed to be over, so they were like, we have to make him an asshole again.
It's so upsetting. I would have loved it. I liked him a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna
respect
say
the
like
fuck out of him as a wrestler, but I agree. Like I could not like the guy.
yeah. I've in terms of like who a surprise fourth one is. I mean, if Drew McIntyre wasn't busy filming Highlander, I'd say him. But again, it comes back to that ancient words of wisdom. We're gonna have to wait and see.
Yeah, I mean, we got time still. I think until Survivor Series. I think it's what, like another 2 weeks.
Yeah, right. Right after Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah.
So is Punk vs. Paul just not going to happen, or is it just for this temporary moment of
I think it's just to
him just joining the group?
I think it's
and
just to
Punk's
fuel.
just going to verse someone else.
I think it's just to fuel the fire of War Games, but
It could happen
I
again
can
in the
imagine
future.
them putting on a solid match.
Or is
I
it
can
going to
see-
be like Braun Breaker, and there's going to be like an issue, and Punk's going to win?
I don't know. I can definitely see Punk and Logan having a solo match. That's a standalone Royal Rumble match, if such a thing
Yeah.
ever existed.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
That's like a middle of the night kind of like right before the main event match.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking, we were talking about NXT earlier, weren't we, gentlemen?
That is correct.
And you know what? I feel like a theme of tonight could be things that make Cap cringe but bring Scott joy. Although this one, I don't know why he would get so mad at that. We talked about it before, but it bears repeating. He's back. The man behind the mask. El Grande Americano has resurfaced in NXT. And it is phenomenal.
The
I'm so glad
original
Check it.
El Grande
original.
Americano.
The man trained by Chad Gable himself. Let me look up real
Finally
quick.
conform with El Grande and the Americanos, the group, and become more powerful of the Americanos.
The fuck are they going to become? The Venti Americanos?
Yeah.
Did they just come out to the ring with like portable Starbucks barista kits? I don't understand.
All of them hailing from the Gulf of America.
The Gulf.
As much as they're going to go back to Gulf of Mexico, that will never leave my mind because it was said on a show and I heard it. They will always be from Gulf of America to me. That was the greatest thing I've ever heard when I heard that go off.
Well, we can only assume that
I'm not gonna-
enjoyed.
Also,
go ahead,
I'm not
Dom.
going to lie. That was having Ludwig Kaiser step in while Chad Gable was injured was probably like the best thing they could have done for his career.
I don't see what any of that has to do with El Grande Americano, but you know, like it's whatever. He's
I love it. It just comes so natural out of his mouth. That's what pisses Tom off. It's just how natural you just come
Scott, why are
for
you
it.
laughing? You agree with me, right? You've been agreeing with me on this.
Of course I agree with you, but I'm not going to be stupid enough to get myself kicked by saying something stupid.
If
Dom's not as trigger happy as Cap is. So
it depends on how dumb I am that day. Sadly, however, there is a bit of a blemish, if you can call it that, on NXT's version of EGA, and that is that he did, in fact, lose the WWE Speed Championship to Jasper Troy. A moment of silence. Well, that was fun. Yeah, it's the speed.
yeah, they're still doing that.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
the
right. The
speed
speed
belt,
thing. It's
dude.
only on Twitter or some shit. Yeah.
I only brought it up because like it's only his second week in NXT, and aside from like a really funny backstage promo where Josh Briggs is still pissed at him for beating him, they haven't done much with him yet. I am personally hoping that they keep him around for the next NXT TNA crossover, and they have him fight the hometown man from TNA.
having El Grande Americano will probably be good to have him stay in NXT for now. It seems, I mean, even though they keep recycling the same wrestlers, it seems like they have their set group, and they're not really going to add anybody else on, including that the other side of El Grande Americano's group hasn't showed up in the tag team division.
Yeah.
Where the hell has American?
I
Dream-
honestly
Brothers,
couldn't
yeah.
tell you. I
I
mean,
love how
like
they
were.
made them cut that promo after Chad Gable got injured, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna keep fighting for you, Chad," and there's a blah blah blah, and then fucking never get TV time.
Last night, I think they were at ringside on NXT in the Josh Briggs match, but aside from that,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I would definitely keep him in NXT, especially if you're going to develop the wrestlers. Chad Gable's definitely the man to.
He's a
He's
good
definitely
coach.
the person to help train people. He's probably one of the better performers in the ring, even though he's not pushed like it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So I'm looking at our list of topics here, and what the fuck did Vince Russo do now that he's on this list?
Okay, so God damn it all. So the bane of logical thinking, especially in the world of pro wrestling and southern wrestling bookers everywhere, Vince Russo is working again, and he is currently part of the booking team of the Insane Clown Posse's independently funded pro wrestling league, Juggalo Championship Wrestling.
I can't. Francis felt so pained to say that out loud.
What else can we say, guys? Vince Russo is booking Juggalo Championship Wrestling.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
Stop! Can we please read the news on that? Look it up and read on it. I would love to hear what I want to hear from a big source of why they did that, because
I guess Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope don't have enough faith in themselves, or they're busy.
Like, I'm pretty sure the Insane Clown Posse knows better than to do what they did, but I have to see the reasoning because.
Well, you got to keep in mind, Scott, they actually have experience in the business. Yeah, they were on WCW in its dying days in 2000. That's where they met Vince Russo for the first time. And they were part of a faction called the Dark Carnival, consisting of themselves, the Kiss Demon, and the Great fucking Muta.
Anyway, I found an article, courtesy of Sports Illustrated, back from October 25th was how, like, we're very late to the show here, apparently. So the article reads as follows. Vince Russo is back. Not WWE. No, WWE and AEW aren't looking to add his services, but independent wrestling promotion JCW, Juggalo Championship Wrestling, is. Russo surprised the wrestling world at the most recent taping of JCW's flagship show, Lunacy. The company issued a press release on Russo's involvement with the company on Monday morning. Known for his controversial and era-defining work in WWE, WCW, and TNA, Russo appeared during the taping in a segment that immediately has the wrestling world buzzing. His involvement marks a new chapter for JCW, which has been gaining momentum with its weekly Lunacy series, which airs new episodes every Thursday on YouTube. I'm back, Russo said of his return to pro wrestling. If you thought JCW was wild and unpredictable before, you haven't seen anything yet. The Lunacy episode that features Russo is scheduled to air on Thanksgiving Day, November 27th, 2025. Vince Russo has a complex history in pro wrestling. Vince Russo's history in the pro wrestling business is complex. Russo got his start with WWE, writing for WWE Magazine, and worked his way up to lead writing position next to Vince McMahon during the popular Attitude Era. Russo looked to parlay that success into a leadership role and did so with WCW when Eric Bischoff was fired from the company in 1999. Russo came in and ran the creative for WCW Nitro and WCW Thunder. Russo made some catastrophic mistakes during his time in WCW. Catastrophic being the key word here.
That's a massive understatement. Hey guys,
You never hear that word.
You ever hear the Judy Bagwell on the forklift match? Remember that one, guys? That's not catastrophic enough for you?
Anyway, Russo made some catastrophic mistakes during the time in WCW, though including making himself WCW World Champion, crowning David Arquette as WCW World Champion, reforming the NWO in 2000, and turning Goldberg heel. Most notably, Russo architected the controversial finish to the Jeff Jarrett vs. Hulk Hogan WCW match at Bash at the Beach in 2000. Because Hogan refused to lose the match, Russo instructed Jarrett to simply lie down in the ring and get pinned rather than actually perform in the match. Hogan pinned Jarrett to retain his title but was then fired from the company.
On live TV, the horrible fake shoot that turns into a real shoot.
After WCW, Russo had a run working creative in TNA, joined TNA in 2002 as a writer and on-screen character. During that run, he managed AJ Styles and also feuded with Jeff Jarrett. Russo returned to WCW in 2006 as a writer before leaving in 2012. Currently, Russo is a podcast host and last worked in the wrestling industry as a script consultant for Aro Lucha in 2018. Also, can we talk about the fact that not only is he like writing for JCW, he's investing.
I did not know that.
He put money in it.
Okay, you want to know what?
As Francis talks about this, Dom, please look up one more thing for me, please.
Shoot.
I need to see if Jim Cornette had a reaction to this.
Oh, you know he did.
I need to hear it. I really need to hear it. It's probably not. I don't think so. But that would be funny. I mean, how much lower can you get if you're performing on YouTube and you're a rap company? A group.
Except they're not. They're just... I'm going to say this. I don't think there has been a better matching of Booker and promotion. Because, part of the quote-unquote appeal to Vince Russo booking is just the sheer amount of, I have to know what the fuck he's going to do. Because he is goddamn nuts.
And I'm guessing... Insane Clown Posse's wrestling company is probably Backyard or
it's actually in
ultra violence,
but it's very backyardish.
So I actually have seen. I watched an episode with Nick. It was insane. It's not all hardcore all the time. They do have regular matches, but one of their wrestlers is a wrestling pizza man. He does tricks with the dough while he's wrestling.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, I don't think he does.
No, I'm trying to get it to fucking load.
Oh, he did.
So okay, so he did post. Jim Cornette posted a half-hour long video to his YouTube, but I found
half an hour just ranting that he has a job.
Someone on Instagram, Wrestling News Co. broke it down to a summary on Instagram. As they stated, like I said, this is courtesy of Wrestling News Co. on Instagram. Jim Cornette did not hold back on his thoughts regarding Vince Russo joining JCW as a booker and investor. On the Jim Cornette drive-thru, Cornette said he's back in the wrestling business with the Insane Clown Posse. This shit writes itself. Cornette stated he doesn't believe Russo is stupid enough to actually invest his own money, calling the claim a fucking work and bullshit. He added, he's like the wrestling equivalent of the producer's girlfriend. Cornette also blasted Russo's revolutionary ideas for JCW, which Russo allegedly has 9 hours of TV written for. Some ideas include 1. A concussion protocol storyline. 2. An on-screen drug test segment where someone watches the guy piss. 3. An angle where a female wrestler is going to lose power, so she Me Too's somebody.
What?
This is the shit we have to look forward to in JCW, people.
Yeah, we gotta wait for storylines of fake sexual assault. What? Francis is even. I think this is a new for Francis. It's like a new branch he didn't think Vince Russo was gonna do.
No, that's Vince Russo fucking written all over it.
I don't know what I was expecting.
Broken.
I knew it was gonna be dumb.
Not that dumb.
Not like that. He's gonna. Oh, fucking what?
Francis is distraught.
No. And just kept building. Oh, we're gonna have an on-screen piss test. Oh, she needs her power, so she's gonna meet to it. What are you doing?
You're watching something great, people. Francis raging. Oh, you never see it, so it's really entertaining. Enjoy this.
And like the thing is, like we all laughed when we fucking make fun of Vince Russo other times. And it's like, oh, well, I saw the fucking Judy Bagwell on a forklift match. I saw the match where the Steiners set the dogs on Sting. This guy can't get any dumber. Apparently he heard me and took it as a challenge.
Bro literally said, hey, you want to see how stupid I can get? Watch.
Someone say on-screen piss test.
So that's what we're doing on Thanksgiving, right? We're all going to watch JCW?
Yeah, we're going to watch... Did they say he was an on-screen character, too?
No.
Aw. He should.
He's an investor and writer.
He should be an on-screen character.
No.
No. Francis.
Actually, no. He should be an on-screen character in JCW because then I could watch him get fucking beat the fuck up with light tubes.
They don't do that much.
Really?
Yeah, like, it's dumb, but like,
I find that
wrestlers with stupid gimmicks.
Mm.
Yeah. I watched one episode with Nick, but they didn't veer into hardcore at all. They just had a bunch of stupid gimmicked indie wrestlers. That's all. Yeah. It's still dumb, but like in a different flavor.
Flavor.
Yeah. All right.
What else we got?
Moving on.
Do we have anything else?
Yeah, Jericho. We brought him up earlier.
Oh, okay.
We have to have more. We don't even hit an hour yet.
Listen,
we're getting close.
Honestly, the episodes without Cap are always shorter.
When we're always down one person, they go by shorter. Anyway.
No, Cap takes a lot of Cap takes a good amount of chunks.
Cap expands on a lot.
He expands.
Yeah. You have to. Yeah, that's what you have to. Something you have to develop, Francis. Like outer questions.
Like Cap, got it. Well, here's a question. Did you guys see the new episode of Talk Is Jericho?
No, I haven't.
Yeah. On the Chris Jericho podcast, Talk Is Jericho, Y2J hosted 4 wrestlers that we may or may not have talked about a few weeks back, and that is the Dudleys and the Hardys. Host their Dudley retirement match at the TNA pay-per-view. He was very cordial to his ex-WWE co-workers, praising the match, the storytelling, the psychology, and also the Ayatollah of Rock and Rolla apparently decided to take a page out of the Push's official playbook and talk shit about AEW.
Is his contract with AEW over?
I'm assuming so, based off of the stuff he said. I've been hearing rumors that he might be heading back to WWE.
Dude needs
But
to just
What
retire
did he
at this point.
say?
during the interview with the Dudleys and the Hardys, Y2J basically said, "Yeah, no, that was a great match. You guys went out on an absolute banger to go out on. And props to TNA and their production. I hear they're pulling in massive, massive amounts of viewers, and so many people were in the arena. That was like a WWE level show. That's the real second biggest wrestling promotion in the world is TNA."
Whoa, what?
Yeah,
That's wild. I didn't
Yeah.
think he would say that.
yeah. Jericho said, "Yeah, no, TNA. Those are the real second placers." Yeah. I've also that's
Kind of awesome.
that's adding fuel to the fire to the rumor that so he should be due back to WWE relatively soon. That, and also I think he may have had other backstage issues with Tony Khan. Everyone try to do your best to look shocked. Yeah, that's about covers it. Yeah.
Yeah, Cody, Punk, Jericho
I
now.
just looked it up. Chris Jericho is still signed with AEW, but his contract is set to expire at the end of 2025, which has fueled widespread rumors about his potential move back to WWE. He has been on a hiatus from AEW to work on other projects, including his band and filming, but has stated that he is still signed with AEW for now.
But he hasn't expressed any interest in
He
re-signing.
has been off AEW programming since April of 2025 to focus on other commitments such as touring with his band Fozzy, but AEW President Tony Khan has stated that Jericho is welcome back at any time.
Oh, so they just straight up said, "Yeah, he's out ski." I mean,
not officially because he's still
not
technically
officially,
under contract,
but that's where all signs are pointing to at the moment.
Yeah, let's see. When does Fozzy's tour end?
Because like we've brought this up before earlier on other episodes on the push about like where everything that AEW originally set out to be, it looks like the new rebooted TNA. I say new, it happened like 2 fucking years ago.
Bro.
TNA is being absorbed.
So they have tour dates on their website going through February.
Well, okay.
So he's going to be touring through the end of his contract anyway.
That's a smart way to go about it.
Because they have a UK tour set to start in February.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn, that's a good lineup too.
Who else is playing?
Fucking. Sorry, give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
Wait.
Depending on how good this lineup is, I think you and I may have to go, Dom.
It's in the UK, first off.
Oh, never mind. Let's get a boat.
Yeah. So they're going from February 6th to February 21st, but they're doing a whole thing if you book the VIP package.
Yeah.
You get to fucking go on stage and you pick a song that you want to sing with the band. And you could do either Judas, Drinking with Jesus, or Eat the Rich.
I'm
Freebird!
Pinball Wizard!
During the pre-show.
Oh,
So you
God.
get to choose one out of a list of 3 songs to sing with Fozzy on stage live during the pre-show VIP concert in front of your fellow
okay.
VIPs. That's fucking stupid.
It should be during the actual show itself. I agree.
No, because these people don't know how to fucking sing.
Give him a
And
dead
that's-
mic.
I don't know. What the fuck is GBP?
I don't. It sounds like a fucking.
JBP?
GBP.
It sounds-
It costs 370. The Great Britain pound.
Wait, JDV?
GBP.
It's
Great
British money.
Britain pound.
British money.
Yeah.
GBP.
Yeah.
But
Like how we have
wow,
USD.
only $370. Fuck.
The greatest bongo player.
Yes, Scott. It's the greatest bongo player.
Jordan, no.
Oh, did you guys hear the pennies no more?
Yeah, basically. Wow, that's actually
They shut the
not-
factory down.
That's not bad, dude. To do that full experience, right? Hold up. I'm gonna go over something real quick. Hold on.
He's gonna do some economic mathematical equations.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some Steiner math real quick. This is a slight
Now-
topic change. We're talking about Fozzy concerts instead of wrestling. But so the normal VIP package includes one general admission ticket to the show, private sound check experience, individual picture with the band, a signed photograph, 2 autographed items that you bring, and easy hassle-free merch shopping. So that's what you get.
I'm
for
assuming
the
first crack at all the
The
merch.
general VIP, which is 185 GBP, which is $243 US.
That's not bad at all.
But then for 370 pounds sterling, you get all of that plus the singing bit that I was telling you about. So you get to choose one song out of the list that you sing during the pre-show VIP concert. We provide the mic, the stage, and the band. All you have to do is rock. The package also includes everything in the standard VIP package for 370 pounds sterling, which comes out to 486 US dollars.
Not
That's
bad.
not bad at all.
Yeah.
Bro, fucking WrestleMania tickets are more
Are
expensive.
more expensive. Did they say what other bands were playing with them?
It doesn't say. It's only brought me to the VIP page.
Fozzy's probably the biggest band name there, and
Yeah.
to be honest with you, sorry, Chris Jericho, it's not really much of a compliment.
Judas is a bop. I like Judas.
Great musician, but Fozzy's not really that big of a band.
Okay, so in their U.S. tour, Fozzy tours with Liliac and the Nocturnal Affair. For the spring 2025 leg of their 25th anniversary tour. For their 2026 UK tour, Fozzy will be joined by bands such as Tail Gunner and Marissa and the Moths.
Never heard of any of those people before in my life. Okay, so
But that's the point of an opener. Is it's supposed to be bands most people have never heard of, so that's how they get recognition. You know, that's what bothers me. It's like when you get you get bands like Metallica and they're touring with like fucking Judas Priest. I'm like, everyone knows these bands.
yeah.
Tour with bring up other bands. Like, what was it? I went to see.
They brought up Ice Nine Kills on one tour.
But Ice Nine Kills is popular.
That's true.
I've never heard of him.
They sing Rhea Ripley's intro.
No, that's Motionless in White.
Fuck, you're right. I always get them mixed up. They all sound the same.
It's metalcore.
Motionless in White adds like a lot of techno sound to it. It's weird.
Yes.
Anyway, fuck. Who did I see? When I saw Disturbed, they opened with it was Disturbed and Breaking Benjamin co-headlining, and then they had Ginger as the opener, and that was the first time I ever saw Ginger or heard their music.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
But they're like a Ukrainian fucking hardcore metal band. That was actually pretty sick.
They open
But
up a
that's what I'm
pit.
saying. Like that's how. Yep. Well, it was at PNC, so no.
Yeah.
Everybody seems to be convinced that Jericho is coming back to WWE, and a lot of them are saying this is going to be like a final tour, like a final farewell tour for Jericho as well.
I think a lot of the
But I
wrestlers
don't know-
we grew up watching are gonna do that now. That
He was
they're
talking about
ready
it
to
Yeah.
retire and they're gonna go out the way they want to go out instead of.
I mean,
Especially now,
Jericho
Vince
Jericho
is
should have
gone.
been.
Jericho should
Yeah.
have been retired before he signed with AEW, but that's besides the point. But like, I think now that Vince is gone, like I think Vince would have done the retirement tour for Cena because he knew it would have made him money.
Yeah.
But like the way AJ Styles announced his retirement ahead of time, the way like Rey Mysterio seems like he's kind of going that way too.
Yeah.
I feel like
the recent retirement of the Dudleys.
Yeah. Well, that was a TNA thing. That wasn't, you know.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of the wrestlers that we grew up watching, they're going to start turning around and announcing their retirements ahead of time.
Yeah.
Because it's big like that. They, you know, they know they can do it, and Triple H will let them do it.
The Hardys on the Jericho's podcast said that they wanted to end their career at WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they're probably going to have a couple more matches, maybe have one more, like, crazy match at Mania to finish out their career, and it makes sense.
One last TLC match.
Even if it's just like a ladder match, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. Even if it's just a regular fucking tag.
Hardys versus. I mean, it would probably be the most like the quickest match ever because of recent discovery. Oh, we do have a topic other than Jericho. We do have to talk about something else. But I would like to see the Usos versus the Hardys, the modern goats versus the past goats.
The high
tag teams.
Honestly,
the high flyers of the '90s versus the high flyers of today.
I would say do like a multi-man tag match.
Yeah.
So I would do.
That would be great too. Yeah.
Not only the Hardys, not only the Usos, but I would also include the New Day. Well, what's left of the New Day.
The Guns, that would be great.
No, even if they do just a triple threat, it's the New Day, the Usos, and the Hardys.
And the Hardys.
I think we had two more. What was the TNA topic, or did we do that already?
Oh, the TNA topic
we
dovetails on
really talked about it, yeah.
Where he puts them over and saying they're the real number two.
Right.
So I know which one you're talking about too, Scott. So this will be the last one for the night. If you're cool with that.
Jey Uso, after losing the match to CM Punk, put a big post on social media saying, "There you guys go, screw you." A lot of people have been. Maven currently came out with a video, probably on his podcast, explaining about Jey Uso and the fact that they gave him main event time. This was main event time that actually lasted a bit. Like I know when he was the champion before, I don't know if his matches lasted that long, but it showed Maven. Yeah.
Go ahead. Go. I think you're about to say what.
Maven showed a lot of reasons why Jey Uso is probably never going to come back to that position again, and I'm honestly surprised that somebody of his caliber would, to be honest, be that out of shape.
Yeah, that's the big problem I've noticed with Jey Uso is, you know, I said it from the beginning, the dude gets blown up very easily. You know, it's one thing when you're a tag team wrestler, you always have that opportunity to tag out, roll out of the ring, catch your breath. You know, so transitioning from tag team, like a whole career. Now, because you got to remember, the Usos have been a tag team since day one. No pun intended.
Ish.
Is H.
But in all seriousness, since they stepped into the fucking locker room at OVW. Wait. Yeah, OVW. No. FCW. They were a tag team. They were always a tag team. They came into NXT, they were tag teams. They came into fucking the main roster, tag team. You know, so you spent the past 20 years of your life almost as a fucking tag team wrestler to suddenly switch it up and be like, I'm going to go for a singles thing. It's hard. So if you're not fit, and they even covered it in the WWE Unreal on Netflix. They even showed it. Like Triple H was talking to him, and he goes, "Dude, you're blown up. Like you gotta get this under control if we're gonna trust you with the title." You know. Yeah. And that's his issue. That's his only issue is he gets blown up. And I'm not like I know I sound like I'm talking shit. I'm really not because I know how hard it is.
Yeah.
Bro, I get
He does all the
blown
high.
up. Not even that. Just wrestling in general is fucking exhausting. I was blown up. I did a 5-minute warm up thing, and I was blown the fuck up. Like, it's not easy. By no means am I trying to say that Jey Uso is not good because he can't go half an hour in the ring without getting blown the fuck up. No, I'm not saying that. Jey Uso is arguably one of the greatest members, greatest tag team wrestlers of all time. But I do agree, if you're going to step up to the plate and try to be a single superstar and go for the world championship and the company's trusting you with a world title, you need to step up your cardio. You need to get conditioned better. You need to put in and I'm sure he's putting in the work to get there, but I think he wasn't ready. That's my main thing. The fact that he got blown up way too easily. There was a moment during his match with CM Punk that you could see it. He was blown the fuck up. It was supposed to be a simple standing neck breaker, and he over rotated and landed on his face instead of his back,
which is scary.
And there was also the suplex.
The suplex move.
There was also the suplex that Maven mentioned, where CM Punk had to grunt in order to get that move off, and
the snap suplex.
To be honest,
been easy.
Even with people like Kevin Owens, I've never heard any grunting.
Kevin Owens is a great example of someone who doesn't look like they're in amazing shape, but has the ring conditioning and stamina to do some crazy shit.
He can go.
He can go, and for a big dude, he's from what I've heard. I've never had experience working with KO. Wish I had.
And
for a big dude, he is apparently very light. So he's good at posting. He's good at helping his partner in the ring to get him up to where he's got to go.
Since Dom is very respectful and he won't talk shit, I'll do it for him because I love doing that. I'll tell you why. It's because the first 2 minutes or 5 minutes of Jay's wrestling, every wrestling, is that he runs around the entire ring doing nothing, doing the basic moveset that he has, and he rushes his entire moves. This is why I always say you have to learn more. He should not be a wrestler that has that little of a moveset, and you're a part of this prestigious family that probably, I've seen a bunch of your family wrestle. There's a lot of movesets you could be doing for even someone your size. And maybe if you would put the bottle down and not get DUIs, maybe you would be able to get a lot more fit. It may be, you've been in this business long enough. You've been wanting to be a main eventer probably since nearing the end of Bloodline. So you should have known better. You should you knew there was going to be a possibility because it's usually never happens. A tag team never stays together, and you always get tested as a singles competitor when you're separated. The end result is either you get fired, you become a jobber, or you go back to being a tag team.
Or you succeed.
And it seems they gave Jey Uso the things to succeed, but he really didn't take care of himself the way he wanted to succeed.
Like I said, honestly, Jey Uso had a great opportunity to be a single superstar if only he did a little more conditioning and stamina training.
C'est la vie. You summed it up perfectly, Dom. And who knows? Maybe you can still get that down the line back by going down the card a bit. Maybe spend some more time at the Performance Center. But as it stands now, I don't think we're going to be eating any world championships again soon, boys.
No, and it's a shame because the dude's a huge draw for crowds. The crowds love him. You know, it's you. As much as you say you don't like him, you hate him, whatever, it's undeniable. The crowd eats it up. And they love his fucking. He has the charisma. He's got the crowd work. He's got the energy. He just doesn't have the stamina to be a single superstar. You know,
Unfortunately.
I honestly think the best thing for them right now, I think he needs to go back to being a tag team with Jimmy. Maybe you sprinkle in a singles match here and there, but he needs to really step it up in the gym in terms of cardio. Because
and either be a heel or not. Stop trying to tease it.
Yeah, he's like that weird. He's trying to do that like weird in between, but
a tweener.
Also,
yeah.
I don't blame him. I blame writing and creative for that because they're the ones that are making him do it.
Yeah, they're just throwing him around anywhere.
So, yeah, I'd say that's about as good a spot as any to finish up.
Yeah, I think that's perfect. Yeah, you got anything else, boys? Or we're ready to be like JCW's chairman and CEOs and wrap it up?
Man, and
I'm good. I think we take it on home.
And no, just a congrats, just a you know, you did your best. What's your name? Wade Barrett on trying to make Jay still look good.
But unfortunately,
that's commentary's job. The dude's just trying.
But
to
unfortunately, we have some bad news.
You're so lucky. I want to end this, and I won't kick you. Just fucking finish the show.
Yeah, I think that's a good place to cut it. So from all of us here from the Push, including one absent El Capitan, my name is Francis, a.k.a. Francis.
Scott Bash.
Keep it pushing, everybody.